Yo, 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 what's wild with it? It's your boy Speek Wisely, and you are now speaking with Speek. Today, we got a special guest right now from ReScope Records, my boy Greeneyez Loko. What's good with you, boy?
Hey, pleasure being here, man. Speek got the city on lock.
Yes, sir. And to my left of me right here, I got my boy TWB Dolo.
TWB, what's going on with you, bro?
Hey, pleasure.
How you living, bro?
Let's make it make sense. So what's good with y'all today for Friday, man?
Man, I'm just, getting to the studio, about to work on a few projects, you feel me? So, got a pretty good little Friday planned out.
Okay.
Hell yeah. Oh man, it's Friday. It don't look good outside, but I'm feeling good though. I'm feeling good. I'm looking good. So it's always a good day.
That's what it is. Greeneyez, what's good with the music, man?
Man, I've been in the studio probably like 16 hours a day.
You live in there, don't you?
I'm damn near living here, you feel me? Got to, bro. You got to pay the rent, you feel me? So,
it's a good thing.
We just dropped that See No Evil.
Okay, that's hard.
Video,
That's
you
hard.
feel me? And then right now we're going to start working on another song I got called That's Dope.
Okay.
Shit's going to be...
I know you. I heard you got a show coming up on the 25th. Is it right?
April.
Yeah, a little showcase. We got Chris Calico coming out here.
Okay.
You feel me? So we're going to show them how Salt Lake City get down.
That's dope. So it's you, Coleon?
Me, Coleon.
The
There's a whole little... it's kind of like a little bit of everybody from all the different little circles and shit that are going on out here. So it's going to be a pretty cool collective.
That's dope.
You performing some new music?
Yeah, we're going to do the See No Evil for sure.
Okay.
And then me and Cole got a couple songs.
See No Evil. That's hard.
That's some real shit too, you feel me?
It is.
Me and Cole got a couple songs that we've been working on, little project that we got on the side, you feel me? So
That's dope.
we're gonna definitely check the temperature.
Okay, that's dope. What's good with you and my boy Taylor? I mean, y'all been, ever since I've known y'all, 420 V-Boys.
Yeah.
And now it's like I see you guys going your separate ways, but still being the same. That's dope, you know what I mean?
It's crazy because like it seemed that way, but like ain't nothing changed. You know what I mean? We kind of just have a little bit more time to focus on projects that maybe won't cut that same kind of demographic as the 420 V-Boys.
Okay.
So we still have that same chemistry like when we work on songs together.
Yeah.
And like sometimes like some of the songs are maybe like, oh yeah, this is a 420 V-Boy song, right?
Yeah.
You feel me? We're gonna put that one on the side, you feel me?
Okay.
But yeah, nothing changed, you feel me? We're in the studio probably like 3 times a week together.
That's dope.
So we make sure that we hopping on each other's projects. So
brotherhood's still all the way there.
Oh,
right?
Definitely. That's for life. You feel me? So it's cool because now you're getting solo albums, but at the same time you're getting a little taste of 420 V-Boys,
Taste of
multiple
worlds.
projects. You feel me? So
right.
it's almost like having features, kind of.
That's dope.
From old group.
That's dope. What you got planned for 420? I know you got something planned, bro.
Man,
I know it.
420 has been
this dude right here, the V-Boys.
Man, 420. I got to do it big because that's my birthday. You feel me?
Okay.
My birthday's 426, but
I'm about to say, ain't no way.
I tried. My mama tried. You feel me? She tried to push me out early and shit. She knew I was gonna be a stoner. You feel me? So
okay.
Yeah. So I've always celebrated on the 20th. You feel me? I started smoking when I was probably like 12 years old and shit. So from 12 to now, you feel me? That's like 20 years. I've been celebrating on the 20th. You feel me? So. But over the years, you feel me? I've been trying to like always outdo the last year. You feel me? Like I think last year we had a big party, and everything there was fucking infused. You feel me? So like the food was infused, the drinks infused, the snacks were infused, everything infused. You feel me?
So you smoke and you eat something, you over there fainting, slump. That's dope.
So, but now it's kind of getting a little bit more.
You're doing it better than last year.
Yeah,
I'm
for sure.
Right with him.
Yeah.
We can't even kick it on 420.
We kind of had to make it a little bit more VIP status. You feel me? So I'll make sure you guys get that
That's
invite.
his nice way. Okay, for sure. I was about to say that's his nice way of saying I can't come.
No. Hey, the more the merrier, brother.
Invite.
I like sharing. You feel me? I like to see if people can hang with me. A lot of people try to call me out all the time and try to challenge me. And, you know what I mean? So
I might be one of those.
It's fun.
Don't you?
I don't know.
Just know this time it's gonna be on camera. You feel me? Thanks to the cameraman.
Come on. Hey.
So just tread lightly.
I thrive under pressure.
You know what I mean?
Just do me that tread lightly. Oh me. Nah, but okay. So how long you been in Utah, bro?
I've been here. I paroled in 2016.
Hold on, paroled?
Yeah. I got out the feds in 2016.
Over here, bro.
Hey, man. Land of opportunity, bro. I told the judge I was coming out here, and, you know, he gave me that second chance. So.
That's a blessing. That's a blessing.
So I came out here, and we started doing music as 420 V-Boys out here in, like, 2018. Mm-hmm. So it's been about 6 years that 420 V-Boys been around. And just kind of, like, it took a while for people to kind of accept us, you know what I mean, us not being from here. And kind of trying to set our roots into the soil out here. So it's been an uphill battle, but I feel like people are starting to, they're coming around.
So how did you meet Taylor? Like, so how did y'all even collab or even?
Yeah, so it's funny. My little brother, when he came out here, he was working at like some telemarketing shit. And you know they do like icebreakers and like the first like orientation, so everybody gets to know each other. So Taylor stands up and he's like, "Oh, I do music on the side. You know what I mean? I go to Snow College and I make music." And my little brother was like, "Oh, I do music and I shoot music videos." So they linked up first. And then, you know, Taylor started coming around, and there was originally 5 of us, you feel me, that used to always kick it together and shit when I first moved out here. So when they came through, we found out he smoked, you feel me? So we started smoking, started chilling and shit, became more often.
Mutual things y'all got in common.
Yeah, exactly. And then we started making music, but Taylor was kind of already in the scene out here, you know what I mean? Like going to Snow College and shit. So he was already kind of getting involved. And I just told him, I was like, bro, like we could take this shit serious, you know what I mean, and really put some money behind it. Like you got a good job, I got a good job. Like let's make it make sense, you know. And so when we first started, we just went by our names, Taylor and Greeneyez Loko. And then our group, we used to always call each other the 420 V-Boys because there's 5 of us, you know. So it kind of just stuck, and I was like, bro, fuck it, let's put this album out under 420 V-Boys, you know? So that was the name of our first album, was 420 V-Boys. Dope. And it was supposed to just be like a click name, you feel me? And it just kind of, you know, more people started gravitating towards us. It got really big and just became like
that's how I've heard of y'all. I mean, that's how I remember y'all. Y'all was like the dudes always getting high, smoking, blowing. I remember y'all had like different little shows y'all would do at car shows and stuff like that. That's dope.
Definitely. We had to push that message and just let people know, like, look, we're functioning members of society and we just happen to smoke weed and make music, you know what I mean?
Exactly.
That's dope. What made you a 49er fan? I gotta get this off my chest. I gotta get it off my chest, bro.
Hey, born and raised in the Bay, man. Shout out San Francisco to San Jose, bro.
It is, man. Okay.
You know, I mean, growing up, you only had 2 options. And being from the Bay, you could not be an LA fan. You feel me? Couldn't be a Sacramento fan.
Hey, it's different out there.
You feel me?
I'm telling you, the Bay and Southern California, 2 different states.
Yeah, that's 2 different worlds for sure.
Worlds, oh my mama.
So you either had to be a Raider fan or you had to be a Niner fan. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I just
going with the black.
I don't know. Gold was just more attractive to me. You feel me? So growing up, seeing like my uncles and everybody wearing Niner fans, and you know, hearing about them winning like I never heard the Raiders winning Super Bowls when I was little. You know what I mean? So I was like, fuck the Raiders. The Niners are winning Super Bowls over here. You know? So it was just kind of like being attracted to like champions and shit. You know what I mean? Having that champion mentality and just feeling like they're winners, I'm a winner.
That's dope.
Fuck the Chiefs.
How did you get with ReScope, man? Because I mean, ever since y'all got with ReScope, bro, like I seen you change as a person for the greater. Definitely. You know what I mean? Like I seen you elevate.
For sure.
You know what I mean?
I feel like you know, just playing my cards right and just staying loyal to the game, bro, and being loyal to what I believed in just kind of helped me out in the long run. You know, like some of the relationships that I built with people went a lot further than music. You know what I mean? It became like a personal, like I'm putting my all into this, you're putting your all into this. I can't just treat you like you
and it's respect.
Just gave me a service, you know what I mean?
That part.
When we're all pouring our all into something, you kind of build that friendship with people. So naturally, when opportunity arises, if somebody's a carpenter and they're asking me, hey, can you frame my house? I'm like, nah, I can't, but
I know somebody who can.
My boy can, you feel me? So just people plugging everybody in where they're supposed to be just helped out a lot.
That's dope.
I got a question for you. Which one do you think is more important? Who you know or what you know?
You have to have a solid balance. Because you could know all the people in the world, but if you don't know how to capitalize on that and utilize that to your advantage, or not even to your advantage, but to add to what you got going on, you feel me? Like some people could know somebody and burn bridges. That's why burn bridges is a saying, you know what I mean?
Very true.
Like I just built a bridge for you and you just burnt that down for what? You know what I mean? So
and then that affects your bridge with the person as well.
Exactly. So when you could bring what you know to who you know, and they're doing the same thing, bro, you're gonna get a lot further because now you're getting ×2 on both of them. You're getting full of this and full of that.
Definitely.
I know just recently, bro, you went through a loss.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you want to go into that or not, but I know I lost my grandmother, you know what I mean? That shit hurt. I lost my boy in the car with me. You know what I mean? That shit hurt.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? To the point to where sometimes you don't know how to carry on or to even continue to do what you do. It knocks you off your pivot.
No, for sure.
Like, so how do you cope with that? Because I mean, as I go through social media, I see that you was close to bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, how does that affect you in your music?
It's hard. You know, when someone that you grew up with before everything, you know what I mean? When you were just knuckleheads on the street, just doing whatever you wanted to do. Going from that to becoming men, like actual men, like even when we were 18, we thought we were men, you know what I mean?
Yeah, please.
But to be a man and to have conversations with someone as a man to man, and like really understanding that mentality, you know what I mean? Like when you hear people reaching out to you because they think you're doing better than them, you know what I mean? And you feel like you ain't doing good enough.
Yeah.
It's a hard thing to go through, you know, to see other people perish and fall to their demise because they can't see that mentality. Like they're at the same level as me, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
They just thought less of themselves. You feel me? And I feel like coping with it with my music is like I'm giving a platform and an opportunity to keep their memory alive. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So instead of, you know, hermit crabbing myself and just being depressed and knowing that I'm not going to have these conversations with this guy no more, you know, that shit's hard, but you let their memory live, bro, and if you're a real nigga, bro, you take care of their kids, you feel me?
Real shit.
My bad, that shit's...
Nah, that's real shit. My bad, bro. You know what I mean? I just know that I seen it affect you as a person, you know what I mean? If somebody doesn't care about something or somebody, it doesn't affect them. You know what I mean? I don't give a fuck. But if I care about you, I love you, or you have some kind of impact on my life, you're gonna see a change in me. You know what I mean? You're gonna see me in a vulnerable position. You're gonna see me hurting. You know what I mean? Period. You can't hide it. You know what I mean? And I seen that. I seen you going through some things. You know what I mean? And man, it's hard. It's hard.
It hits close because you know, it's something that I've always been against, you know what I mean? And to feel so strongly about something and watching it still impact people around you is like, it's almost like losing a battle every time, you know what I mean? Right. So, and, you know, seeing my closest people have to suffer, and then when they're gone, I see the people that are left behind suffer.
Yeah.
And that right there.
It affects. It trickles down. It affects everybody. People don't understand, like, you affect me, I affect you. Like, we all connected, especially when it's family and friends or those who you're close to. It's like a selfish thing to think that nobody else cares. You know what I mean? Because people truly do care, you know?
And you don't get to see it because they all show up to your funeral, you know what I mean? But just know, like, you got people that are suffering out there, bro, like, reach out to them, you know?
Oh.
And, like, I was reaching out to my boy before he passed away, and I tried to get him out here. And, like, to know that I was almost penetrating, that, like, where we came from, bro, is hard to leave.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Come on now.
Damn near impossible.
I know people who's never left home.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Because they still stuck in that box. But until you get outside that box, you don't knock it off. You get outside that box, you look in like, damn, that's where I'm in.
Yeah, fuck that box, bro. You feel me?
What the fuck is this?
So,
you know what I mean? I understand.
And, you know, weeds helped me a lot, you know?
You said weed?
Weed, medicating myself, you know, just kind of leveling the playing field and just kind of staying focused on what I got going on and allowing myself to grieve. That was a big thing, you know what I mean? So, long live Chucky, bro.
That's a very
long live Chucky. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy. You said weed helps you, huh? Like what, mentally? It helped you cope with it mentally?
Yeah.
Because me, I try to stop weed, bro. Because I thought and I felt that weed always kept me down. It kept me sluggish. It kept me slow. You know what I mean? And then I seen they made weed legal damn near in every state.
For sure.
You know what I mean? Because they want to medicate people. And some people can't take it. Because like my little sister, bro, she was on her way to college, smart as a motherfucker. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Excuse my language. But then she started smoking weed. She said, fuck college. You know what I mean? All she want to do is get high all day.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You got to have that discipline, you know what I mean? Because you got to realize it's a privilege to be able to be in a position that you're in and still medicate. Yeah. You know what I mean? Right. So once people start taking advantage of that and becoming reliant on the medicine, and it happens with every medicine.
With everything.
You know what I mean?
Lying. You ain't lying.
And once you overindulge or you don't do it responsibly, it becomes a problem. You know, but today's age, like, there's so many different ways of ingesting it, consuming it, like rubbing it on your skin. Like, sometimes you might not need it.
What you mean rubbing it on your skin?
Topicals. Yeah, topicals, bro. Like, you might not want to be high, but your wrist hurt. You feel me?
Stop it. What are y'all talking about?
Right here.
Come on, man.
I bought some for my mom for Christmas.
So it's like soap or like lotion?
It's like lotion.
Like a little roller ball.
Yeah.
And it's going to help my skin. It's going to make me feel a little different.
Yeah. You'll start feeling relief for sure.
Oh, that's crazy.
Straight relief.
And a lot of people think that like medical states, like Utah being a medical state, right? They think that they're gonna have the same variety and selection as like if you go to California where it's recreational, right?
Everybody out there crazy.
So medicinal, bro, it's a lot more concentrated dosage.
Way more potent,
right? So like I know out here in Utah, when I go to the dispensary, I'm getting like 1,000 milligrams of gummies in a bag, right? You go to Nevada, every bag tops out at like 100 milligrams because it's recreational. Yeah. So you can sit there and buy 100 packs of these, you feel me?
But out eat them all up and it's not going to do too much.
It's not going to do nothing because it's not medicinal.
Okay, I can understand.
So like a lot of people got that kind of, they think because it's recreational, like they're going to have the best shit. You know what I mean? But when it's medicinal, that shit's directed to whatever you got, whatever issue you got. The reason you have a cannabis card, you know what I mean?
Tell them, you talk to a physical doctor and you tell them what's going on, what's wrong, why you need this, and they prescribe. It's a prescription.
Yes, I heard if you get on the little med card stuff, I can't keep my heat. Why would I want?
No, you could still have. See, that's the case that I fought and probably would have won if we were in today's age. You know what I mean? But it's legal. So when you go to purchase a firearm, it asks you if you're a medical patient in any aspect. It could be psychiatric, it could be physical therapy, all these things, right? So having a med card, you're a medical patient. So you can't purchase a firearm. But your brother over here is not a medical patient. He could buy a firearm and give it to you for your birthday or whatever, and you can have it. But it becomes like alcohol. You can't have your gun on you in an open container, right? Okay, you can't have your gun on you and go into the bar. Well, so you can go into the bar, but you can't drink. The blunt. Right. Exactly. Well, you can't even smoke blunts in Utah.
Right.
Oh, my bad. I don't smoke. I don't even smoke.
Yeah. So, like, it's all about responsibility. Yeah. You know what I mean? The more responsible you are, the less you're going to kind of bounce on that thin line, you know? And I was kind of testing the waters a little bit. Got a little too close, got bit, you feel me? So... But as long as you got one or the other boxed up or locked up, like, it's completely legal, bro.
Hold on, you can't smoke blunts in Utah?
You can't set flame.
Weed. Smoking weed is not legal.
Yeah.
But what you mean? You said for medical use, we just not talking about it.
You can, there's a lot of other ways you can consume marijuana.
Now think about this, medical use, right?
Yeah.
Would a medical doctor prescribe you a cigarette?
And we can't leave my cigarettes out of this, bro. My Newport.
I'm just saying, could he?
Yeah, we had this.
I mean,
because it's harmful, right? So and one way or another, it's harmful to your lungs, right? The same thing with weed, bro. When people think, "Oh, I smoke weed, I'm healthy, I don't smoke cigarettes," you're doing the same shit
with tobacco because you think
it just don't have the tar. You feel me? It's more natural.
I understand it.
But you're smoking that tobacco leaf or the paper or whatever, you know. When you're smoking it, it's still bad for your lungs.
It's still smoke going into your body.
Still smoke.
Yeah.
So when you're taking the medicinal, you ingest it. You eat it, or you can vape it because vape doesn't harm your lungs like that. You can.
Can I dab it?
You can dab it.
What? Okay.
Because it's a vapor. You know what I mean?
So rub it on your skin.
Rub it on your skin, bro.
Y'all killing me with this rubbing on my skin, bro.
We should have brought you some, actually.
Nah, I'm already itching already. Come on now, bro.
But yeah, you know, it becomes a tool. You know what I mean? You wouldn't go to your carpentry job every day without a hammer, right?
Yeah.
So like when you utilize it as a tool, I can go throughout my day because I know if I got shit to do today, I ain't smoking indicas during the day.
No.
Because I'm gonna save that for when I'm trying to relax. Feel me? I'm gonna smoke the sativas. I'm gonna, you know, take a couple edibles. I'm gonna be fucking floating all day. I'm gonna be sorry for cussing.
How do you feel like marijuana affects you? Because I feel like how I medicate, because I have a medical card as well. So how I medicate, I feel like my brain there's so much going on. I feel like in my brain there's so much going on at once. It's like once I smoke, then it's like everything smooth out, and I can categorize, and now I'm on the way, and I can do whatever I need to do.
See, I'll be stuck.
If I don't smoke, then I'm gonna be like you. I'm gonna sit in one spot and think about the 100 things I need to do and not do one of them. But if I smoke,
you're an overthinker, right?
You feel me?
So I think it's like you know, when you're playing like a video game and you go into like slow mo.
That's all he do is shoot.
And you could sit there and aim at every shot you're trying to take.
Just so y'all know, I get paid for that.
So it's the same thing with the medicine, right? You take the right medicine, it could slow things down for you, and it just helps you analyze and really decipher what's really going on in your brain. You feel me?
Right.
Because our brains have receptors for cannabis. You feel me? Like our bodies are meant to receive this medicine. You know what I mean? So once you start firing these cannabinoids off in your brain, you're just like, oh, hey, bro, you're thinking too much. Chill out a little bit. We got to figure out what you're trying to talk about. You feel me? Like, just take one step at a time. Slow down. Everything's gonna be all right. You know. So it's just kind of. But there's other times you can smoke the wrong stuff, or get a sativa, and now you overthinking shit.
Yeah, I can't smoke no sativa.
You know what I mean? You're like,
that's what I like. I like sativa.
Am I a good parent? You're like, am I a good person? Am I a good friend?
I can't do sativa.
That's crazy.
That shit going. Nah.
Yeah, sativa's for the people that are already like down and out.
Yeah.
They just need a little upper, you need a little lift. You know what I mean?
Okay. So if you had to choose alcohol, I already know you probably.
Come on, bro.
Some.
I almost smacked my cup right now when you said that.
But nah, I'm just saying. Okay, so you think that Utah will ever make marijuana legal for recreational use out there?
No.
You don't think so?
Not for a while.
Once it becomes federally. That's the only way.
I think even when it's federal,
when
it's federal, states have the choice, right?
They got the choice.
Now you got to remember in Utah,
everybody out here smoke on a low.
Exactly.
Everywhere smoke.
And right now it's medical, and they're making money.
Oh.
If you go in the dispensary now, eighths are like $65. Crazy. That's wild. That's some wild shit. You feel me? Why would they change that? Imagine if they made it recreational and people from California. Some boo-boo in
California for nigga $25.
I get ace for pennies in San Jose.
You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. But then you see the change of it though. You know what I mean? You see the change of how everybody is out there once you make it recreational. I just said that because I do not want Utah to make it recreational. You can say what you want to say. I don't.
I think they should keep it medical. You know what I mean?
Me too.
I think some of the laws should be changed, and I think that if they're going to have these laws in place for this medical marijuana and be a gun state, I feel like the police should go through a different training and be educated on the laws, because right now they're taught that green leafy substances are a narcotic and they treat you as such, and that's different. Yeah. You got to go to court and show them all your documents, and now they're breaking the HIPAA law by asking you why you got a medical card. You know what I mean? So it's a super gray area. It just needs to be, smoothed out, and it'll be a lot smoother.
Well, you already know what they say. Weed is a gateway drug. You know what I mean? Weed's gonna make you want to sniff crack.
Hey, but what's one thing about a gate though? You can go in a gate and you can go out a gate, right? You gotta go in that motherfucker. So the same way it's a gateway onto drugs, it's a gateway off of drugs as well.
So you mean to tell me that you think that weed can make a nigga stop? Excuse my language. You think weed can make a stop smoke? What?
Let's say this. Hypothetically, what would be your favorite drug?
Scenario for you.
Huh?
Hypothetically,
cocaine is a hell of a drug.
And why?
I don't do cocaine. I'm just saying, Rick James.
Why would cocaine be a good drug for you?
Rockstar. Yeah, bro. What do you mean?
But what's that? What are you looking for when you get cocaine?
15 minutes of glory.
Okay.
What you mean? I'm here for 15 minutes and I'm good. You know what I mean?
Is it the up?
Tony
Do you like
Montana?
talking?
I'm cool on that one.
Huh?
You like just talking a lot?
I
You
love
like
my body to feel
We
like...
speaking with Speek.
I know.
Hey, calm down.
That's all he do.
Hey, do not do drugs, kids.
Yeah, we
Nobody.
don't condone drugs. I'm gonna make a point right now in a
I
second.
meant the
but
talking
candy
part.
is candy, the booger sugar. But listen, I'm just saying, bro. I'm like, come on, like, I mean, yeah, but nay, but okay.
Okay, so sativas. You take let me say this. You take 150 milliliters of a sativa tincture mixed with some rum, and that shit hits your tongue, and you let it sit there for like 5-10 minutes, right? You ain't gonna shut up. Your mind gonna be racing. Your heart gonna be pumping.
That's why I don't do the sativa.
You're gonna be cleaning your
I'll
house.
be on the wall.
No, I don't want no glass. I don't want no
I'm
methamphetamine.
just saying that's well, I don't know. Cocaine, meth, the same shit, right?
No, it's not.
I don't do drugs.
I
Don't do drugs, kids. This is why. You
do
feel me?
drugs, you know what I mean? But cocaine and meth is different. We ain't gonna get into that topic. You know
But so
what I mean?
like uppers, I'm just saying like uppers.
Yeah.
When you're searching for that upper, I could probably achieve that same high that you're getting off of some medicinal weed, one way or another.
And I've never gotten smoked weed and wanted to do any other drug. I maybe wanted to eat some, maybe wanted to go to the gym.
My nose has never bled off of weed.
I've never thrown up off the weed.
I've thrown up off the weed. I've thrown up.
He
off
greened out.
I've greened out.
Okay,
Bro,
but
I
that's-
done smoked.
But
I
that's
done
just
smoked
too
a
much
blunt
at one
and
time.
drove off with my emergency brake on. What is you telling me?
You was cautious.
I'm just saying. I mean,
You was coherent enough to put the emergency brake on.
Mm-hmm. You was probably only going like 22.
bro, like I couldn't believe it. You know, it hurt me. You know, I'm like, damn, what am I doing? I heard, what is that sound?
Put yourself in that same scenario with a bottle of Jack Daniels, an 8-ball of some cocaine. I guarantee you going to jail.
You wouldn't have stopped. You would have just drove home.
It would not affect me.
You would have drove home with the emergency brake on.
Stop.
You
grinding the
would've
gears and
stopped.
shit.
So you guys honestly believe that weed can be a drug, a gateway to
It's not a drug. It's a medicine.
Okay, so you get offended, huh?
No, I'm just letting you know.
He's just being factual.
You know.
But I do believe that, and I've seen it firsthand. You know what I mean?
Okay.
I mean, I got my uncle right here, living proof, bro.
No.
You know what I mean? I've seen
What's your uncle name?
that's Uncle Weddle right there in the back.
Shut up, Weddle.
You know, we won't get too much into specifics with his life and shit,
Bro,
but
yeah, that's respectable.
you know, when you come from a certain environment and everybody's doing the harder drugs and shit, you know, you kind of more accepting to try shit. You know what I mean? So,
Wow.
you know, being on different types of drugs and then seeing somebody like quit that shit and just become a stoner.
Well,
Oh, dude, it's beautiful. You know what I mean? And you get to see somebody's personality that you didn't even know they had, and see them in a different realm and different light. You feel me? So like being able to sit there with Uncle Weddle and smoke a blunt and, you know, just talk about some shit. You feel me? Reminisce or whatever. You know what I mean? Like if he was still doing drugs, I'm pretty sure we wouldn't have no conversation. He'd probably be locked up or dead by now. You know what I mean?
well, that's understandable.
So I mean, I've seen it. You know, even with my mom when she had cancer. You know, like they were giving her chemo, and you know, I was watching her like deteriorate, losing weight and her hair and all these things, and you know, I took it upon myself to go do some research and look for an alternative. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I found RSO, and I asked around. You know, a couple of my buddies, they had the machine to actually extract RSO from weed. You know what I mean?
Drops on you and shit like that.
It's like a tar, kind of.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? You just let that
exactly.
shit sit on your tongue.
My aunt used to take that shit.
You know, people donated a bunch of flour to me, and I made that stuff, bro. And like, I don't want to say that's the whole reason why she beat cancer,
Yeah.
but I know that me
helped.
giving her that contributed to the fight.
That's
you know what I
dope as
mean?
hell.
And probably did a little bit more than the chemo, because the chemo was fucking her up. You know what I mean? But you know, thank God my mom's still here, bro. And, you know, now
Blessings.
she's a believer. She smokes. Anytime I see my mom, she's like, I need an edible. I'm in pain. You know what I mean? Like, so I'm like, here, run that shit. You know what I mean?
That's
so
dope. That's
it's
dope.
a bonding thing. You know, it could be spiritual. it's healing in many different ways. You feel me? I'm sure me and him gonna bond a little bit more than me and you in a little bit.
Yeah, unfortunately, you know what I mean. You know, but I respect it. I respect it. But you don't think that like it can be tampered with like fentanyl? Fentanyl has been killing a lot of people. F fentanyl.
Fuck fentanyl. Hashtag fuck
you
fentanyl.
Feel what I'm saying? Yeah, you already said hashtag that mother. You feel me? Like, can fentanyl get on weed?
I believe so. You know what I mean? Especially with like a lot of people in the streets dealing like these fake cards. No. You know, cards is a super scary thing in the streets.
No, that's why I stopped messing with them a lot. I used to sell.
Stay away from them.
I used to give them away to people.
Get a receipt. Stay away from.
Yeah, get a prescription. You know what I mean? Like I'm super aware of it now because before I was always looking for the best deal. The best deal will get you killed on some real shit.
Oh my!
Say that one more time. One more time. Say that one more time.
The best deal will get you killed. You feel me?
That's like the homie. The homie won't even, he won't even pay nobody nothing. Like if you do something for favors, he's not messing with you. If I gotta pay you weed or anything or like contraband, you call it contraband. I damn it.
If I'm giving you contraband for services, I do not want your services. I'm sorry. I'm gonna let y'all know right now.
It's respectable.
So I think like just being, I think money's the root of all evil. You know what I mean?
The love of it is the root of it, but shit, money's a tool.
Exactly.
Like we need money to
survive. Some people don't even need it. They want it. You know what I mean?
Bro.
There's a difference between wants and needs. But when you want it, you'll do anything for it.
But hold on though.
For the love of it.
But what about the person that wants the money so they can do good with it? What about the person that wants the money so they can start? Okay, I see.
That's
what you're
a
saying.
need.
I see what you're saying.
When you got it and you still want it,
you need to pay your bills. If you need gas in your core,
you need the money.
No, I'm saying, I'm saying, what about the person that wants the money to do extra with it, to help others, like to?
Well,
to
your need is to help others. You feel me?
Okay.
And it becomes a tool.
You have a drive
to be able to help others, right?
Okay.
Some people don't help others. Some people would rather see you self-destruct. As long as I get that last dollar from you.
That's a fact.
You feel me? And as soon as you gone, I'm gonna move on to this nigga right here.
That's a fact.
And when he gone, I'm gonna come back to this dude and try to get him hooked again. You know what I mean? So it becomes that evil. You know what I mean? We've all had to hustle. We've all had to get money multiple different ways. And me personally, I could never feel
it's all
like
a blessing.
Like even when I was slanging, bro, like I felt bad about that shit. Like you know what I mean? Yeah. Like I had to eat. My kids had to eat. But now I'm taking this person's like last, you feel me? And maybe his kids ain't gonna eat. You know what I mean?
No.
So like once you start seeing shit like that, bro, it's like a whole different world, bro. And it's like I could hustle and not harm anybody's family. You know what I mean?
I couldn't.
Slanging his music.
When it come to weed, I can't sell you weed. I'ma smoke it.
I'ma smoke it with you. Just drop $5.
I'm just gonna blow it. You feel me?
Just drop $5.
You drop me a pound and tell me to get you back. I'ma holler at you in 4 months. Like, hey, bro, I was getting hard.
Just pay you out my check every week.
You feel me? Like that's why I wasn't good at selling weed. Like I mean, back in my days when I was a pup. I'll take it from you.
And honestly, bro, I got good street rep, bro. Like, why would I want to sell somebody some fake shit? And then I gotta, leave town and go sell somewhere else because I got fake shit. You know what I mean? Yeah. I mean, if you, I know me, like I stand on business and I know my name is worth a lot. You feel me?
Come on, the name is what we all got. Name is your name is like your name is the same value as money. Matter of fact, to me, your name is worth more than money.
That's
because
the only
of what
thing
people
you take
speak
with
about
you,
or what people care about you means more than anything. Because like I think we'll actually get to the point to where like when money means nothing, like the value of your name, like homie, I don't care how much money you got. If I know you're a thief, if I know you're a thief, I know you're you can't come in my house. I don't care what. I don't trust nothing you say. But if I know you ain't got $1 in your pocket, but you the most solid nigga in the world, nigga, you can sleep over here. I'll make you a steak. You feel me? The value of a name is more precious than money to me.
Good business.
And there's people that don't feel the same way.
Yeah, because the world's changed nowadays, bro. Like morals are out the window now. Like people, like it's like we're going backwards. It's like we're going backwards for some weird ass reason. You know what I mean? Like now we praise pedophiles and snitches, excuse my language, but it's crazy. You know what I mean? Because back in the day it was, Homie, if you go to jail or prison right now, back in the day, if you was a pedophile or a snitch, bro, you're not gonna make it on the main line.
Facts.
Nowadays, they have 50 yards.
No, nowadays you won't even go to the main line. You're gonna get probation.
Come on now, bro. Man,
when I was fighting my cases, bro, I was sitting in there listening to like other people's charges and like how the prosecutors. I'm listening to like, oh, sexual assault on a minor and doing this and then that to the other. We're going to give you 90 days house arrest. And I'm like, this motherfucker need to be buried, bro. What you talking about? And then they're like, oh, Greeneyez, Loko, weed, and a gun. We can give you 15 years. I'm like, hold on. What did I miss? Who did I kill?
It's changed.
Come on, bro. I don't even know what I'm drinking right now, but I need a...
Yeah, you crazy. You done mixed about 4 different drinks in that motherfucker. God damn.
I don't even know if there's alcohol in it at this point. That shit fire, actually. I ain't gonna cap. Okay.
But life, man. Life.
Life is wild, bro.
Life is wild. You know what I mean? It's a process. It's a process, you know what I mean? And music is like a universal language.
Facts.
You know what I mean? Like I can put on a song that can take me away from reality for a second and help me cope with it at the same time. You know what I mean?
For real.
And like, I know your music does that for people. You know what I mean? Like, because when I hear you rap or when I hear your songs, bro, you're not speaking what these rest of these dudes is talking about, this jibber jabber, I'm harder than you, my nuts hang from over there, and I'm Superman and I can do that. Nah, you speak from a different aspect.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I appreciate that from you. You know
Facts.
what I mean? Like,
I think that's from when I was younger, my uncle, you feel me? He used to tell me like it don't matter what you like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
If you're making music, it matters what the listeners like. You know what I mean? Now. And I was just like, I thought about it like, that's right. Like, and then it was like, if you keep it real in your raps, no one could, even if you're not good, like they'll still respect your shit.
Respect goes a long way.
And I was like, damn, like I'd rather get the respect than somebody just think like, oh, that's dope, that's tight. You know what I mean? He's cool. He did that. You know what I mean? I never wanted to sit there and just spit some bullshit.
Right. That respect gonna make them remember you.
And it's got me this far. Keeping it 100, you feel me?
All right.
That's dope. I seen y'all had a show, bro. Like I went to one of y'all shows, bro, and I'm telling you right now, that was the best show. I've been in Utah since 2019, bro. That was the best show I seen in Utah from any local anything.
He been talking about it since.
You know what I mean? 'Cause I can't quit talking about it because it was something different and unique, bro. Like I remember telling the homie, like, I was in the back. I was by the bar. You feel me? Like, you know what? I see these dudes rapping because I do music. You feel me? I think I'm hard. You know, I don't think I know. But, like, so I'm at the back. I'm vibing. I see everybody vibing to y'all. I'm like, okay, for sure. You know? And, you know, it's not more of a pride, but it's, you know, it might be a pride as a man. You know what I mean? You see everybody, okay, well, shit, I want to be
It's like being a Raider fan and watching the Niners and the Chiefs play a Super Bowl in your stadium.
I did, but you said Cowboys. Yeah, I was, hell yeah. hey, Raiders! Nah,
shout out
real
Philly.
stuff. You know what I mean? I was in the back and I'm looking like, well, damn. You know what? You know, hey, what am I doing back here? You know what I mean? So I caught myself in the front like a fan.
Caught his foot tapping.
Yeah, you feel me? But I didn't want to be a fangirl or a fan dude. Like, but at the same time, I was like, I don't give a fuck what y'all think. These my homies, and they spitting hard. You feel what I'm saying? Y'all doing what y'all do. Every set was on point, and y'all did what y'all did. When I talked to Taylor, I was like, well, so how did y'all keep switching outfits and shit like that? Like that was dope. Like what idea was that? Like,
you know, that actually came from a TikTok I seen of 50 Cent.
Okay. 50?
I don't know if you guys have seen this video.
Biggest troll.
Carson, pop this shit up. It's 50 Cent, and he's standing in front of a black sheet, right? And like the beat hits, right? And he does like a boom, boom, boom. But every time he looks this way and his shirt ripped off. And then he looked this way and another shirt ripped off. He went through like 4 outfits.
That's dope.
In a 4-bar count. And then he comes out and he just starts rapping. I'm just like, Bro, that was, and the crowd went fucking crazy,
Was
bro.
the shirts under the shirts, or was it like
he
it
had
ripped off and then
he had a shirt underneath.
Okay.
So he had like 4 shirts on, and then 3 of them rip off.
Right.
You know
He
what I
was
mean?
hot.
And I was like, bro, that's fucking hella smart, bro. Like he just promoted his entire brand in one 4-bar
So I
can.
swear I seen you like in 4-5 outfits, bro. You was clean though. You was cleaning everyone.
I had to, bro. So like just seeing that, and I was like, that showmanship. You know what I mean? And then I went to a Snoop Dogg and Wiz Khalifa concert.
Shout out
And I
Snoop,
noticed
West Coast.
He came
Wiz.
out with Wiz Khalifa, and he was dressed one way, right?
Oh.
And then he went back, and then he came out for his set, and he was dressed in his little blue bandana sweatshirt.
right.
You feel me?
Cuckoo.
And people went crazy because it's like a whole nother, it's like a whole nother show is happening. You feel me? Like imagine you watching a TV show and they change outfits. You know something different is gonna happen now. It's not the same scene. You feel me?
And the outfit they change into is kind of tied into that personality, so it's kind of like the nostalgic feel.
And so my whole idea behind it was, I have this thought that like being an artist is like a character. It's your persona. You feel me? When I come into Speak Wise's world, I'm coming as Greeneyez Loko. You're getting me in your world. You feel me? So the whole outfit idea was this first set is all ReScope Records artists. So we're gonna come out with some ReScope Records gear. You feel me?
Shout out ReScope, baby.
Shout out ReScope, you feel me? So we came out with all the ReScope gear, you feel me?
Right.
The second set was all the artists that we featured with.
Yeah.
So, all right, now we're not gonna come in here at ReScope Records and be in their show.
Community.
We're gonna
world.
come in as our characters and come into their world. Like we just broke the fourth wall, you feel me? We came into their comic book and we was like, hey, what's up? Here we are again, you know what I mean?
Right.
And then the outfit change, you're like, holy shit, this is a whole different show.
On me, bro. That's what really caught my eye, and at the same time, how y'all was on point. That shit gravitates to people. It pulls somebody in, the energy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like real shit. It really affects people. Like people understand like music is a universal language.
Yeah.
And if you can speak it, I don't care if you pink, brown, purple, yellow, orange, we all have the same thing in common. If you can say something that resonates to me in my soul, come on now. You have to
make the world slow down.
Come on, man. You make it slow down a little bit. You feel me? And we can all consider and relate to reality. You know what I mean? Because reality is hard.
For real.
It's hard as a
And you can give a
motherfucker.
different type of perspective through music.
Come on now.
Yeah.
But see, but even the different perspective, people always think that, okay, well, shit, my life is so different than yours. No, it's not.
For real.
I don't care. We might all go through different things as individuals, but they're very similar. They're very similar. Like, we can go through some shit that we can all relate to. Like, you know what? Damn, nigga. And that's how I feel when I listen to your music, bro. And when I see you doing what you're doing, it's like, you know what? I know thousands of homies who've been in that position.
Facts.
You feel what I'm saying? Like,
And that's why I take this shit as serious as I do, because where I come from and the people that I grew up with, bro, they do not speak on their lifestyle. You know what I mean? And I remember, and I even posted on Facebook not too long ago, I said, I'm from an era where we told you not to put shit on camera.
Come on now.
You know what I mean?
Come on.
Like, hey, bro, put that shit away. We handling it. You know what I mean? Like,
Exactly.
if we were fighting, bro, we're going to fight to handle our shit.
But now it's to put it on camera to make you aware. To make you aware more. Now it's like, fuck it. If I can be that
they just want recognition.
So,
everybody want
so like a lot of people that I grew up with in that era are no longer with us. You feel me? One way or another.
A gang of them.
You know what I mean?
A gang of them.
And like, so I wanted to be able to tell my story without giving up information. You know what I mean?
Right.
Because I want to be able to tell my story, and someone like you that might have grew up on the East Coast will still feel the same way, bro, because we went through similar shit.
Right.
Like, at the end of the day, like, I could sit here and rap about cool shit. I could rhyme, I could spit, you feel me, whatever. I freestyle cool.
Anybody could do that.
Anybody could do that shit, bro. And someone told me one time, they're like, you could rap, but can you make a song? And I was like, the fuck does that mean? You know? And when I finally realized what he was saying, I was like, damn, that's real shit. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and listen to your freestyle 100 times.
Exactly.
But I'm gonna sit here, you spit a fucking song, bro, and I feel that shit, bro. Like, that shit actually made me feel some way, or I got goosebumps right now. Like, I'm gonna put that shit on my playlist. I'm trying to make some playlist hits, you feel me?
That's hard.
I don't want to put shit out that people are just like, oh, that was cool. Next. They're like, nah, hey, run that shit back. What'd you say right here, bro? Like, And I'll say something, and like people that know me will be like, "Damn, bro, I remember that shit."
Yeah.
Like he spinning about some real shit, and they're gonna go tell other people like, "Bruh,
and it resonates.
I was there when this nigga did this shit." You feel me? Like,
for sure.
no one could sit there and dissect my raps and be like, "Oh, this nigga capping."
Growing up, who are your 3 main motivations when it came to music? Like, who was the... a lot of people like to do the whole top 5 bullshit, excuse my language, you know what I mean? But I think that 5 is too much, you know what I mean? So I'm going to keep it down to 3, you know what I mean?
I'm going to do something even better for you.
Oh.
I'm going to give you 3 origins, 3 areas, points of interest.
Oh.
That really fucking helped me in my career.
Hit me over the head.
The Bay Area, number 1.
See, y'all
Top
different
1.
out there. They different out there, bro. My mama, like in deep East Oakland, they'll pop up in some sewers and some more shit. Oh, my mama, nigga, dreadheads.
Like the
nigga,
Ninja Turtles for real.
Like Ninja mother
California
turtles, nigga.
different.
So
it's different,
so
bro.
but there's a difference though. Bay Area rappers and LA rappers are 2 different things.
Bro, don't
They're
say
not to
LA
be
rappers, because
confused.
it's not just LA. We got the IE. Shout out San Bernardino.
California.
Shout out Palmdale, nigga.
California.
San Gabriel.
You feel what I'm saying? Long Beach. You know what I mean? Pomona.
So like there was
California.
LA rappers. I'm not gonna lie, like Southern Cali rappers, like.
But it's
Of
different.
course, they influenced, but in the Bay Area, we were like, they Hollywood.
See,
They're faking
exactly.
it.
See,
You feel me?
exactly.
Okay,
See,
okay.
see.
Like they're still living out that
I'm telling
Rodney
you,
King
it's
shit.
It's
you feel
2
me?
different states, bro.
It
if
is.
you go to Southern California and you go to the Bay, bro, you're in 2 different worlds.
Even the air feels different.
Bro, the air smells different, bro. Like on my mama, like
So-
even how they talk, bruh, and all that, it's totally different, bro. It's 2 different states, bro. I remember one time in California, bro, a couple times they petitioned to split them and make them 2 different states.
I feel like it should, bro.
It should, bro.
I only have Northern Cali tatted on me. That's fucked up, but
I got all
you
real
gotta show
side
that.
shit on me, Bell shit, Southern California shit. You feel what I'm saying? Because you know, but no, I hear what you're saying.
So hold on, because I'm just not understanding, right? Because I'm from a place where it's you got different areas and everybody feel different, but at the end of the day, if one person from each area leave, they all gonna say they from here. You feel me? We all gonna say we from here. So explain it to me. You feel
I mean, a nigga would say he from Cali, but he gonna emphasize, nigga, I'm from Southern California.
Or NorCal,
Or I'm from
or
NorCal,
the Bay.
nigga. Like that's how you have Serranos and Norteños, nigga. Like nigga,
It goes deep out there, bro, and
It's a difference. Bro.
you really
right, but
gotta.
you gonna have niggas from Chicago talking about I'm from the South Side or I'm from the East.
Nah, it's deeper than that. It's deeper than
That's
that
what
because
I'm
we all
saying,
got
though.
sides. We all have sides. We all got the East. We all got the West. We all got the North. And we all got the South. But what I'm saying is like
The history's bigger than the maps. You
it's
feel
way
me?
bigger than the map.
And,
It's
and
way
it
bigger
go
than
way
the map.
back and it get deep, and we won't get into that shit.
Of course.
But I feel like what it is because of how different they are. You like I don't want you to get it confused. You feel me? And
still Cali.
someone from California. If you put someone right now from California, from anywhere in California, in a room with me and Speek, they gonna know he from down there,
Oh, my
and he gonna know
They
I'm from
where
up
he
there.
From. Exactly.
Simply by the way
mannerisms
the way
and
we carry
talk,
ourselves, and you feel me?
Exactly. Exactly.
So the Bay Area was a huge influence on my music. And it shows, you feel me? Like, a lot of my music, you got to have some 15s in the trunk
Whoa.
to bump that shit, you feel me? Because my shit's knocking. But my flow came from, like, what are Bone Thugs and Do Or Die?
Boom, 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 boom,
Midwest.
boom, boom, boom,
That's the
boom.
Midwest.
Yeah.
So, like, that Midwest, right?
Cleveland.
That rhythm,
Cleveland.
that kind of little flow and dragging shit along and kind of being smooth and quick and sharp and being able to storytell. Like, that shit came from the Midwest. You feel me?
Right.
Because I grew up listening to Bone Thugs. I grew up listening to Do or Die.
Okay.
You feel me? Twister and all them motherfuckers and shit. So,
Twister was hard.
and you'll hear it sometimes, bro. Like, so now that I'm
Underrated.
saying this shit, when you listen, you're like, oh, okay, I get where he
No,
got
I can
this
see
one from,
now. I
you
can
feel
see
me?
now a little bit. Oh.
And then, like, another big influence, bro, was probably, like, Texas. You feel me? When Texas was
Texas?
doing that chopped and
Texas. I
screwed
love
shit,
Texas.
bro, like, you couldn't get me away from some chopped and screwed shit back in the days, bro.
Grabbing in povos.
Paul Wall, Mike Jones, and doing a show with
Mike Jones.
Hey, doing a show with Mike Jones, bro, was a trip, bro, because like I grew up listening to this nigga shit, you know what I mean? So when I'm bumping this fool's music and then I'm kicking it with him, I was like, damn, bro, if I was like 20 years older, I probably would have been kicking it with you. Like, you know what I mean? Like, we cool, we chilling and shit, you know? It's a trip, you know, being this far in my career and rubbing elbows with some of the people I rubbed elbows with.
Whoa.
And just being like in the same room as some people that like I grew up on or I look up to, or you know, they had an influence on me. Like when I met Crazy Bone, that was probably like my biggest fanboy moment. You know what I mean?
That's dope.
And like we wasn't even doing a show or nothing together. We was doing like some promotion for like cannabis or something.
See, I told you that's the weed people. Like, I mean, that's all I remember him. They was always doing some kind of something with weed, something smoking.
Oh,
they was always, you know, doing.
Hey, fun fact. So me and Taylor were the only rappers to perform at Lagoon, the amusement park. And we did that for Patients Appreciation Day out here.
That's dope.
Before us, the last person to perform was Jimi Hendrix.
Jeez. Shout out Jimi Hendrix. He did a lot of cocaine.
Lagoon, yeah. Jimi Hendrix and Elton John were like the biggest names there. Yeah.
I'll fuck with Elton. I fuck with Elton.
They coming to Lagoon in Utah.
See, the whole thing with Utah is a beautiful.
Lagoon's been around for a long time too.
Place.
That's crazy.
Surprisingly, it's been around for a long time.
What would be a message like in Utah? A lot of people, you know, they have opinions, they have feelings. Like feelings are chemicals; they change every 6 seconds. I can be like, you know what? Fuck you. I love you, bro.
You just hurt my feelings for a
So
second.
me personally, I don't base myself off of opinions, but like, you know, like what would you tell Utah artists who are trying to make it? You know what I mean? Because people say you can't make it in Utah, or Utah's are just a Mormon state.
Here's my first opinion.
Like
keep your opinions to yourself.
Come on now.
On some real shit.
That's
I've seen people get involved with situations that had nothing to do with them and hinder their own careers. You know what I mean?
Come on now.
I've seen people try to ride on coattails to a person that is jumping straight off a cliff. You know what I mean? So keep your opinions to yourself. Do you?
How can the blind lead the blind?
Exactly. Do you, and you know, pave the way for somebody to follow. You feel me? But until then, bro, like just do you, bro, for real.
That's dope. That's dope. So what's next from you? What can we expect next from you as an artist? And not even just as an artist, but as a man and an entrepreneur, because like I know you have a voice in this culture.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? I see what you're doing with ReScope. Shout out ReScope.
Shout out ReScope.
Yes, sir.
You know, hey, thank you to my boy Carson, Chance. You feel what I'm saying? Shout out Jeff.
Shout out Widow.
Brad, you know what I mean? Everybody behind the
Brad,
scenes.
that's a good name for him,
who
Brad.
do stuff that, you know what I mean, that y'all don't see. Shout out all them. Because like ReScope has something different here. That's the whole thing. That's why I asked you, because like you're the poster boy when it comes to music. Shout out Coleon too.
Yeah,
anybody else who I forgot, Dakota. You know what I mean? Anybody else who I forgot, I apologize. But like, no, when it comes down to it, like you guys have set the standard to me. You know what I mean? To where a record label should be. You know what I mean? And you guys don't talk foul about nobody else. You guys do what you do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I've seen you transpire from just an artist to a businessman to an entrepreneur who does other things. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I can see your growth. Like, so what's next?
What's not next? Shit, we're taking over the world.
What's not next? You heard
So
what
right
he
now
said.
we got, you know, we have all the boys in the studio nonstop.
Yeah.
We got the vault is getting a little too packed, so we're gonna have to start dropping some shit real soon.
Show that.
We got Carson working on a few music videos right now.
Shout out Carson.
Just know this
Shout
summer,
out Carson, baby.
this summer you will not be able to drive by another vehicle without hearing one of us.
That's dope.
And that's some real shit. You're gonna see us on YouTube. You're gonna see us streaming. You're gonna see us gaming. You know, like the possibilities are endless over here at ReScope. You know what I mean? So, I mean, as far as my imagination goes, bro, like by this time next year, bro, we're gonna be on a pretty hefty tour.
To somebody who doesn't know you, to the youth, you know what I mean? Somebody who is trying to come up in the game, what advice would you give them as an artist?
What advice?
Being, you know what I mean, knowing that what you've been through in life, you know what I mean? And
accept it. Accept it. Cherish it. Whether it's good, whether it's bad, express it. Be real. No one will ever knock you if you fucking spitting some real shit or being real in any kind of art that you're doing. You feel me? Staying true to what you believe in and not sacrificing your own integrity for anything.
Be yourself.
That's what it is. That's
Yes,
what
sir,
it
and
is.
don't do drugs.
Hey, cocaine is a hell of a drug, but don't do it because nowadays they mix it. They mix it.
Yes, sir. That's one of my clothing lines right now is KKOD.
You got a clothing line?
Yes, sir. Keep kids off drugs. You feel me?
Keep kids
Shout
off
out
of drugs.
KKOD. Keep kids off drugs, man.
Yes, sir.
Hey, it's been a blessing. It really has.
It's always a blessing with Speek. You know, he's a man. I gotta tell you, bro. Like as long as I've known you, bro. Anytime you around, bro, you entertaining.
No.
You feel me? I love the persona you got, and I know that it's genuine.
I appreciate.
You feel me?
I appreciate.
I fuck with the music. I know that one way or another, bro, you're gonna touch a lot of souls, bro, and you're gonna keep prospering, bro, and you're gonna keep doing what you do.
Appreciate you.
Yes, sir. And I'm Greeneyez Loko. GreeneyezLoko.com, baby. That's all you need to know.
Check Greeneyez Loko out on all music platforms, from Spotify to Apple Music, from Amazon to wherever you want to look at them at, YouTube, everything. Make sure that you guys click and go subscribe to the Speak Wisely page on YouTube.
Speekin Wit
Go
Speek.
follow ReScope Records,
Don't forget.
ReScope Marketing on every platform you can. And we thank you guys for your time.
Shout out ReScope,
Y'all
man.
know what time it is. Wow.